Hi dear Sagittarius, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is 7 day 7 tarot slash Oshos and tarot messages for all the Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising from 24th till the 30th of August 2026. Keep in mind this is general. This might or might not resonate with you. Please don't try to forcibly fit yourself into the reading. Sometimes the messages are not for you. Okay. For personal reading healing session, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. And for tarot reading course and Ho'oponopono masterclass, 2 links are given below. So let's start. Overall energy for Sagittarius people for this week. Overall energy for Sagittarius people for this week. Let's see what we have. We have the moon card. There is going to be certain kind of mysterious or secretive kind of energies around you, which simply means that you will not be able to figure something out or some things out. It's simple. It's a human thing. All of us go through that kind of energies a lot of times in our lives. Okay, so you will be a little bit confused or a little bit, you can say, stressed out about certain things that you will not be able to figure out, like what the hell is happening, what should I do, and what should I not do in a particular situation. Foggy kind of energies, cloudy kind of energies for this week. And it is simple. The moment you are going to be aware, the moment you are going to choose to not to feel like that, you will stop feeling like that. That's why I love tarot. Let's see the guidance for the per day guidance for you guys for this week. Sagittarius. For 24th, we have the death card. Something is going down. Something is transforming and or changing for the rest of your life. There is something that's either it's gone, it's dead, and or it has transformed into a completely new version, into a completely new energy. And from this point onwards, it's not going to be the same again. Okay. Let's see the guidance for you guys for this day from Oshos and Tarot. For this day, the guidance here is the awareness. See, the moment you are going to be aware of the shifts that's happening, the changes that are that's happening, and just letting it happen is going to be, it's going to be easier for you. It's going to be more practical for you to go through these changes or shifts. Okay, so awareness is the answer here. Be aware of what is happening. Don't try to change it or fix it or do anything about it if you cannot, and especially if there's no control over the situation. Just be aware that some things are shifting and changing, and let them happen. 25th, we have the Knight of Wands. Lot of energy, lot of passion, lot of desire to go somewhere or do something about a situation, and being very enthusiastic and energetic about it, being very pumped up about it, like, okay, let's do this. I was waiting for this day from a very long time. Finally it has happened. Or for some of it's like spontaneously you are going to decide to do something or go somewhere, and do maybe some kind of activity that you always wanted to do. For you guys, the guidance here for this day is change. Change is the only constant, Sagittarius. Nothing remains the same, never ever. Like, even if you are going to test your body every day, the readings, the energies are going to be totally different from the previous day. Like, I'm talking about science, I'm talking about physical changes in the body. So change is the only constant, and if something is changing or someone is changing or some kind of shifts are happening, just be aware that this is required. This is how we grow. This is how we experience life. So we have 26, we have the Two of Swords. You guys are going to be on some kind of crossroads kind of energies, not being able to make some kind of decision in a particular direction. Your thoughts are going to block your heart chakra completely, which simply means your thoughts are not going to allow you to connect with your heart and make some kind of choice or decision in a particular situation. Guidance for this day is isolation. Instead of suffering in isolation and you know like going in a room and not talking to anybody, just let it all come out. If you are not feeling to talk to anybody right now, it's okay, just take your time. But if you feel like you should connect with somebody and talk to somebody about something that's bothering you, that is a really good idea. Don't refrain from taking help that feels like it's going to help you to heal and improve. 27th, we have the King of Pentacles. Now, your financial energies or your stability in regarding your finances is going to get enhanced in some way, although there is going to be lots of obstacles or challenges or blockages. But you will be focused on making it right, and you are going to proceed up to certain extent, because you are going to be taking practical steps. You are going to be doing whatever you can do from your side in order to get something done in a proper way. So you will be doing everything that you can be that you should be doing from your side in a proper way in a particular situation that's related to your stability. Now, conditioning as a guidance for this day is, you should understand, Sagittarius, that you are unique. Every one of us is unique, but we are conditioned to stay in a group of people. We are conditioned to stay like other people. We are not allowed to be different. We are not allowed to be ourselves. This conditioning you have to break in order to succeed in your life, especially if you are planning to do something different that maybe other people have never done in your life. Okay. 28th. Yes, 28, we have the Five of Pentacles. Some kind of loss, minor loss is there. It can be financial, it can be like you getting like some kind of minor injury or something. There is going to be a sense of loss. There is going to be a sense of feeling hurt and bothered about something or someone. But as it's a minor arcana, it's not going to be something that's going to bother you for a very long period of time. So there is something that's going down. Okay, the guidance here for this day is suppression. So instead of suppressing your thoughts, your emotions, your pain, again try to express it in front of the right person. Maybe you might have invested in something and it's not going according to the plan. For some of you, you might have lost your job or career opportunity recently, so it might bother you on this day. So certain kind of rejection can also be possible. But again, the more you are going to suppress your emotions, the more you are going to go in the negative spiral or downward spiral, the more it's going to be like you attracting more and more trouble in your life. Okay, cry it out, vent it out, let it all out, come back to the neutral energy so that you can attract the positive ones. In order to attract good things in our lives, we have to be in neutral energy. Actually, this is stupidity when we call that we have to be in positive energies, we have to be negative energies. Neutral energies are going to bring you good results, because when you are not attached too much to something or someone, when you are not detached too much from something or someone, you are in a neutral position. You are neither attached, you are not neither detached, uh, you nor detached. Got it right? Neutral position is the position where actually you attract everything naturally. Okay, this is a deep shit. I will talk to you guys about this some other day. So we have 29th, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Putting in the effort and energy in the right direction is going to give you the kind of results that you are working for or hoping for. But you have to put in the hard work and energy from your side and focus. There is a lot of focus that's required in order to get the results that you're hoping for in a particular direction, especially if it is related to your money, job, career, finances. The guidance for this day is fighting. Instead of fighting with others, instead of trying to make yourself look like you are right or you are wrong or anything, just try to understand that different people are having different views, and they are also struggling with other things. Hurt people, Sagittarius. You don't have to hurt others just because you are hurt right now. So let's say you are right and you are fighting for something that you know is right, but is this fighting, is this fighting going to give you some kind of good results? If this is a legal battle, or if this is something that's going to give you something big in the coming future, then of course you should fight for it. But right now in this context, it might be just two people clashing with each other just to prove themselves right, and nothing good is coming out of that. So try to avoid the drama, try to avoid the unnecessary stress. 30th of August, we have the Six of Cups. Some kind of nostalgic feelings, revisiting the past in some way. For some of you, revisiting like your parents or your old friends, or maybe school, or maybe an old lover. There is this energy of nostalgia and memories coming back. Something or someone from your past might show up again in your energies on this day. Guidance for this day is friendliness. Enjoy the friendliness, enjoy the bond, enjoy the connection, and make sure you understand the differences also. You understand that certain things are not going to be the same as they used to be in the past, because just because it was really beautiful and positive in the past doesn't mean it's always going to be the same. I'm just trying to save you from some kind of illusion or delusion, or you can say embarrassment or heartbreak if you are planning to do that. The guidance for you guys for this week, let's see. Sagis. We have the Three of Swords. If this week you are feeling like you should just lie down and not do a lot of stuff, even if you are working or doing something, just do your thing. If you are hurting, if you are in pain, instead of hurting others, instead of blurting it all out on others or projecting it all or out on others, try to talk to somebody who can help you to release this pain in some way. Maybe a therapist, maybe a healer, maybe a friend, maybe siblings. So try to talk to somebody about your problems, about your pain, instead of projecting it on other people around you and hurting them also. It will be really very, very helpful for you guys. And for this week, try to just do your own thing and not to engage yourself in stupid things that are going to trigger you more or that's going to drain you in some way. Let's see the final guidance for you guys for this day. We have the sharing. Yeah, sharing your gifts with other people is going to be a good idea. That is going to help you a lot in healing. Let's say you can go to volunteering. You can help other people who are in need, who you can share your knowledge, your resources, if you feel like. Even if you are not going to feel like it, just do a small thing of sharing with like some kind of good energy with someone. It's going to really help you to heal. There are lots of things in this world that needs healing, that needs our attention. So try to do something about this. Okay, so that will help to heal you. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Sagis. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, may existence bless you. Namaste.